This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Washoe, Nevada. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or in the in-game mod hub, and this map is currently available for all platforms. Now, with that said, I have to say that Alien Jim has outdone himself once again with this great map. Got lots of cool and interesting gameplay features, and dare I say, there are quite a few tourist sites that one should make sure that they hit on their gameplay around this map. I'm going to try to hit a few of those, but I know that I'm probably going to miss a few also, because some of these hidden gems, well, they're hitting pretty darn good, and I suspect it's only going to take some gameplay before you finally really discover a lot of the little tricks that might be hidden within this map. So this map is set in Nevada, as you might see by the name of the map, and Nevada is very hot and dry. As a result, grass on this map is kind of browned and kind of dried out. Not a lot of rain happens here in Nevada. The map has 17 fields and 98% of the land is purchasable according to the description. The map includes all the Farm Sim 19 features with added TMR, fuel, and water sell points, and also added to the price stats page. There is storage on the farm for fuel, seeds, fertilizers, etc. that need to be filled for use later. Included under miscellaneous is an MKHU and 32 universal liquid tanker to help you with filling certain storages. Free water and lime on the map. You have 2 grass types that you can also put down with the landscaping tool. So with that, let's go ahead and jump on into the map. Now, starting with this map, we're going to start activating the animal pen extension for the explicit reason that it is possible for a map author to basically prepare the map for the animal pen extension. And you wouldn't know that it was prepared until you activated that mod. That mod also would permit a map author to basically prepare the map and also have it be compatible for console. Not saying that the animal pen extension will be compatible for console, just that a map prepared for that mod would also be compatible for console. You don't activate the mod, you never see the added functionality. Activate the mod, and presto, you have that added functionality. So going forward, I am going to start activating that mod for the map videos, just so we can hopefully catch some maps that might potentially be activated, might have that mod basically embedded, waiting for it to be activated. As you can see, the map loads up fairly quick and error-free. And here we are. So let's take a look at the map. First, if we zoom out, we'll see that we start way down here in the kind of the middle of the map at the south portion of the map at a little water hole. That is, I think, where you're going to get your free water on the map. Let's take a look at the lands. You can see that we start out by owning Field 9 and the area around Field 9. We have this plot up here, which has our animals in it, and then we have the BGA up here to the north. BGA is very affordable at $58,000. So if you play this on a difficulty level that doesn't include the BGA, very easy to buy with the included starting money. This little area here, $191,000. This area around Field 9 is $150,000. And then Field 9 itself is just $31,000. So that is another little interesting trick of this map we just showed off. You can buy the area around a field separate from the field itself. So for example, Field 17 is just Field 17. Just like Farm Sim 17, you want to buy a field? You can just buy Field 2, Field 3, Field 17. Field 8 is an interesting example for $139,000, $140,000. Or I could buy all the area around Field 8, but not the actual field itself, for $137,000. If I wanted to buy them both, well, I'd have to buy them both. See, that basically doubles the price of the area. Same with field 17. I can buy just the field, or I can buy just the land outside the field, or I can buy both for $688,000. So that is an interesting and unique approach to the map. In fact, the only portion of the map that you can't own is the road here and this little section up here to the north, which is Area 51 Diesel. This is basically Area 51B. This is this whole map kind of makes fun of a lot of Alien and Alien movie references. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if that wasn't supposed to look like a hand of some sort. The way that rock is coming out. Basically, this is government property. Can't be owned by private citizens. So you can't purchase that, but you can buy the land leading up to the guarded fence. Pretty cool. Let's take a look here at the prices screen. There are several sell points on the map that buy a majority of our crops. Then there's a lot of sell points that just pick and choose what they are interested in. See, we have Area 51B Diesel. The thing they are interested in is buying diesel fuel, as is the Quarry Diesel. Biogas plant will accept manure and slurry, as well as hay, straw, and grass, hay, and silage. We've got the livestock barn market that also will take silage, hay, straw, and grass. Also have here sell points for water. Sell water at the dairy factory, livestock market, root crops, and Star Peak restaurant. We have 2 sell points for our milk, sell point for cotton and wool. We have two sell points for eggs. No sell point for seed. And interesting enough, look at the silo capacity here. I mean, the silo storage amount. We have 51 liters of pretty much all of the fill types basically in storage at the start. Again, there are lots of cute little fun references all around the map to anything and everything that is referenced to aliens. Livestock market will buy pig food also. Take note of that. Take a look at our starting equipment. So we start with a small list of starting equipment, low hours, well maintained. While we have the animal pens at the start, we do not have any particular animals in those, and you can see that we do have contracts. Field 2 is 38 acres in size. Field 16 is 5 acres basically. Field 12 is 29 acres, and field 15 is 11.3. Go. Let's take a little look around here. And the first thing that drew my eye when I first got into this map was I looked at that and I'm like, that looks like a little lantern. So I thought, well, let's see. Can I come into here? And then I saw gold. And I was like, oh, look at this. Got a little gold stash in here. Pretty cool. Fun. Something else. So up here on the hill is the log sell point. But something that you might have seen out of the corner of your eye as we were coming out of this little cave here was there's something up here on top of the hill. Up here and take a look. Let's see, what on earth might this be? Oh no! Oh no, it's the obelisk from 2001 Space Odyssey. Where's the apes? Where's the monkeys jumping around? Oh no, it's the giant obelisk from 2001 Space Odyssey. And I don't know if you can hear the background map sounds. Back out a little bit. Let's come in, I'll be quiet. Alien Jim, you are a master. So let's go ahead and get prepped for a flyover. Then we'll do a flyover of the map, and we'll land down at the starting farm area, do a tour of that after we do a little brief flyover. All right, let's take to the skies as any good self-respecting alien would do. First, fly over the intended target zone. Down here, we've got a bit of a mine dug into the side of the hill. This is where your free lime is going to be. Come into here, and you're going to need to scoop your lime out right here. You can't back up a trailer. You're going to have to come in here with a bucket loader, basically fill the lime up there. Kind of just fly around. There's our wonderful obelisk there on the hill, right down the hill from our little oasis. Got our log sell point there. Nice little log road back and forth. And dare I say, this might be Star Peak Restaurant. Take a look at that in a bit. And what's interesting here is all of these chairs and everything seem to all be pointed in this direction. So I gotta wonder if maybe something happens on this map at night in this general direction. Well, the only thing I see over here is a giant sandcastle off on the map boundary. Take a look at that, guys. Finally, maybe something useful is done with the placeable sandcastle. Other things of note is there is something over here on this field. There is crop circles. Aliens have marked this field with patterns. This can only be seen from a distance. Get up close to this and it vanishes, which is pretty cool. Got oil pumps down here. We'll take a closer look at all that as we look around. See, as we get closer, these crop circles, well, they kind of vanish on us. You're down here working the field. Working the field from this level, really don't see. You don't see the patterns. You just see stuff off in the distance. It kind of vanishes at you as you get close. Go above the crop circles. You see some faintness there, but you really don't see it until you are some little distance aside from the area, and they start to up. Pretty neat, pretty cool little detail there. There's BGA over here, dairy right next to it. Animal pens. And this is Area 51B. This is the bit of land that you can't buy. Authorized vehicles only. Do not enter. And enter. This is where we come to sell the diesel. Here for this top secret government facility buried into the side of the mountain. We've got kind of a, I don't know if this is like a Stonehenge thing, or if this is reference to some other sci-fi movie that I am just completely escaping the reference from. I'm sure there's going to be other references to other sci-fi things that I'm just not picking up on. So, folks, put in the comments things that I'm not picking up on that you all saw. Here where we kind of saw the hand. Could be a hand. Walls. Looks like, scraped on. Cool. Lots of rolling hills in the fields. Boat. What is a boat doing way out here in Nevada? Life ring. Crashed boat. Pretty cool. Something else of note, we have kind of an irrigation boom. Runs along rails here along this field. And then this is our starting farm. Let's go ahead and touch down here. Turn off the no HUD mode so we can see what's going on. Pull up the F1 menu and just start taking a look around here. Of course, we have our farmhouse. With our sleep trigger. I don't see any references to aliens hidden in here. All right, let's take a look at that starting fleet. We didn't do that earlier. Let's do that before we go and forget. So we start with 2 tractors on new farmer mode, the 7230 Case Pro and the Steyr Profi CVT 4115. Our tractors range in horsepower from 145 to 214. Got the New Holland TX32 Harvester with row crop header. Interesting there. We start with the row crop header. We've got the 2014 pickup and the AgriLiner TKD 302 trailer. Got the Kuhn DC401 subsoiler. Gives us the plow bonus. And the Agrimaz Salvis 3800 seeder. So we have a seeder, but we have a row crop harvester header. Interesting. Then we have the large cow pasture, pig enclosure, sheep pasture, horse paddock, chicken coop, large grain silo, easy shed 1, 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those, 5 of those, 6 of those. Got placeable floodlights, old farm barn, and the farmhouse as far as our owned property. As we said earlier, there is nothing leased. Let's check the animal pens. They're all in-game animal pens. We do have the modded floodlight, miscellaneous that we could put down. In-game silos and decoration. In-game sheds this time around, and the in farmhouse. Now, it was mentioned in the description that if we go to trailers and miscellaneous, we'll have a modded MKU8 and 32 liquid transport trailer. This has been modified from the base game trailers that only hold milk and water. These have been modified also transport water and milk, but also fuel, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, stink water, aka slurry, and digestate. Very, very convenient. With that, let's finish our little tour of around the base farm. Here we have what looks like some sort of silo. Now, what seems to be a little depressing, and I think when I loaded this up in farm manager mode, the buildings we can't buy here, these storage buildings, they are embedded in the map, even in start from scratch in farm manager mode. Buildings that we can put down are not embedded, and those obviously don't appear. Start in game mode. Here we can store grass, hay, straw, chaff, silage, forage, pig food, sugarcane, wood chips, and manure. dump that, and then over here to the side, have your fill spout, those fill types. Back of the building. Then have here water storage. Transport our water and store it here in the main farm water tower. Here we have a general maintenance building. And when we walk up to it, it says hide farm rocks. Left click. Look off in the distance there. See that pile of rocks right there to the right of the barn? I'm going to click. We get a little pop, and the rocks go away. Click again. Pop, and they come back. There's also a little bit of rock over there by the farmhouse. On. Back. Let's run over here. See, this rock has a collision. I'm going up on it. Pile of rock. And here's some more rocks. Okay, now let's run back over here. Click. Run. Doesn't get rid of all the rocks over here, but it does get rid of a big chunk of them. Gets rid of this rock entirely, and we now just have a rock face side of the hill. And this rock is now complete. So that is pretty cool from the standpoint of if you are... Put them back. So if you are building out your farm and you find something is in the way, some of these rocks might be in the way, just come over here and, well, get rid of them by clicking that little button and having the little pop sound. So here's some of our easy sheds with some of our starting equipment. Let me check the map. Now, this probably won't hold. Field 9, what do we have planted in Field 9? Field 9 is corn. Okay. So Field 9 may be set to always come up in corn, but I have found that crops seem to randomize themselves a bit when you start new games in Farm Sim 19. So it may be set to always be corn. Therefore, that's why you have the row crop header at the start. We have seed storage. Really love these signs. These signs are really great. In fact, I'm going to basically say right here, I hope Alien Gym comes out with a placeable sign pack that basically looks like that. Or maybe somehow incorporates the ability or works with GTX of LS Mod Company. Incorporate that kind of a look into his basic customable sign pack. Because those signs look really great. I like those. Next thing would be the ability to place a sign on a building. That'd be pretty neat. See what this function of this building is. So we have slurry and digestate storage in this structure. Complete with, it's not loose, we can't move it, but it looks like loose galvanized roofing. We have slurry storage over here, or diesel storage. Sorry about that. We have liquid fertilizer and solid fertilizer storage here in this little building. This looks like it might be some sort of root crop storage, sugar beet storage, and potato storage. Indeed, it was root crop storage. Oops. Herbicide storage. All really greatly, nicely marked over here. Then we have our farm silo. Just the in-game placeable farm silo. We have our dump and our fill there. And this set of rocks, it may also vanish. That we just can't see it from. Start out with dirty equipment. We don't have a clean farm at the outset. Run up here. You have any cool animation triggers on this? Seeing any? No collisions on. Well, wait. Collision on the wheels. Wheels do have collisions, so AI is probably not going to like that very much. Stumps. And then this is where we store hay, straw, and grass. Check. Or maybe this might be a sell point. Loose straw barn and buy hay, straw, and grass. So we can sell here at the loose storage. Let's look for it. Okay, so that is storage. Storage for hay, straw, and grass there. And buyable hay, straw. Or if you can buy more, sell. Let's get a trailer. Or wait, let's get this. I think this will let you fill into the truck bed. Alright, well, we know my Mahindra will definitely do it. So let's get the Mahindra. Go. Got a little lazy with our tabbing, so no. Oh, the wool on the spinnery. Little barn, our yarn. A little ball of yarn. There we go. We can actually say it now. It's spinning over there on the spinnery. That's pretty cool. Here we are at our store. Got our customize, repair, and sell trigger here to the side. A little bit. 24/7 bank. What is this? Bank or what is this? It's supposed to be a convenience store. Now there's something we haven't seen in years. Phone booths. Do people even know what phone booths are anymore? So I've got a funny story I'll tell you guys. So I work at a college, and we have some student workers. And one of the student workers was bringing the mail by one day. And they mentioned that we had a catalog in our mail, but it didn't have any name. It wasn't addressed to anybody. So she just left the catalog up on the up at the front desk. So I just noticed later that day that what the catalog really was, and the catalog was a phone book. So that was a little fun realization that that college students might not really know what a phone book looks like because they may never have had to use one because they have been their entire existence. The internet has been around. So why look it up in a phone book? That was a little interesting. A little interesting observation. Got our little spinning ball of wool. Cool. Cotton and wool sell point. Read what this says. Fuel buy point tankers only. This is a bulk fuel purchase point. Got cool oil pumps. Down there's broken down. Pumping the crude up out of the ground for processing somewhere. Big field 2, and then you can see off in the distance, big field 1 where we had the crop circle. Another one of our easy sheds. Whoa, sheds is up here. This house needs to have this vines taken down. That's going to mess up the house. Got our basketball court if you want to shoot some hoops. How many of you guys were able to get the 3-point achievement in Farm Sim 17? We're at the transport company. Transport company is going to accept most of our in-game crops, basically minus canola. Head on up here to the BGA. Fairly standard Farm Sim 19 BGA here. We've got 4 bunkers. Got not only a got a ramp here at the BGA. Pretty interesting. So we can, if we're going to be able to back a trailer up into here, or if this is just for basically using a wheel loader, so you don't have to use the bucket and lift it up a lot. Digestate trigger. Got the dairy. Dump station for the dairy. That dairy factory, and the dairy factory is going to take wheat, barley, canola, eggs, milk, water, and that is it. A little off-road driving over here. Next. There too. Next sell point. This is Old Shanty Grains. Old Shanty Grains is going to take wheat, barley, canola. Oh, sorry, that was oats. The dairy factory took wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane. We are leading into Area 51B. Now, click with the mouse to activate the door. Nobody's sitting at the guardhouse. Here we can sell our fuel. Area 51B. And down here, it looks like this might be a water purchase point. Let's go ahead and check it out. Fruit crops. Crops are going to be interested in our potatoes, sugar beets, and sugar cane, as well as water. Here at the fruit crops. Go ahead and kind of loop around this hillside. That is the road kind of going off the edge of the map there. So what I want to get over here is I want to get over here to the animal areas. We haven't looked at those. So since Alien Gym is using all standard in-game animal areas, remember we activated the animal pen extension mod when we started this map video, basically for the purpose of trying to identify if this map was prepared for that. While this map is not prepared for that, the fact that he's using in-game animal areas means that this map will work with the animal pen extension for PC players. So the way that works is we can come up here and we can purchase a water pipeline to come to our water trough for our horses. Maintenance $18 a day, $0 per liter to pay for it. So we really don't need to see a lot of this. All fairly standard. I mean, these are all standard animal areas. Sheep, cows, and the one for the pigs. A couple easy sheds. So the chickens, you should note, chickens animal trough gets added with the animal pen extension mod. Okay, so this is not there by default. That's why there's grass here. Okay, we can just obviously come in here with our landscape tool. Basically, rid of that if we want. Put the wrong texture down. Want to use this with animal pen extension, we can do that. And while we're here, let's take a look at the there we have green grass, gravel, rock. There's the two different types of grasses that we can put down on the map. We have the greener looking healthier grass. Then we have the browner, a little bit more sparse looking dry grass we have here. I am a little curious. Let's also get one other thing. Save. Too many escapes. Drive this over here real fast. We'll drive this over here real fast because what I want to see is if we mow the brown grass, what do we get? We get kind of a brown cut grass look, or do we get the deep green cut grass color? Try to take a shortcut, but all these rocks are in the way. See what we get. That grass is unmowable. Hey. There you go. This grass is unmowable, whereas the green grass is mowable. Now, I would suspect that this grass here is not going to be mowable, so you're not going to be mowing and buying the grass around the field and mowing it for animal use. Correct. Boat. And let's head down here to the Quarry diesel. Saw the line point. Looks like diesel might be that fuel tank that was down over here. Check out the sawmill. Check out the Sawmill Star Peak Restaurant. We have a livestock market barn, livestock sell point, and buy animal and manure, buy slurry and manure. Speed up the clock. Good. Here we have the diesel purchase point. We can sell, I should say they buy diesel from you. Okay, sell diesel to them. There's the great obelisk from 2001 Space Odyssey. The Oasis. Here, basically go. Oh, it's raining. Basically, come over here to our sawmill. Who would have thought that it would rain here in Nevada during this map tour? I mean, it only rains here like 3 times a year. Sign says Beaver Brothers, cozy log cabins, rough sawn timber. We have our log trigger right here. Then we have our wood chip sell point. There. get too carried away going down that hill. Oh, power slide. Star Peak Restaurant. Here we come. Pump station for Star Peak Restaurant. Also by water, it appears. Water sell point. Maybe there's just really great sunsets over here, and that's what people come over here to watch. Been a little observation thing. Orders only. Maybe this is so you can get a nice good view of the Sandcastle. That's what that is. Happen here at night. Maybe something happens late at night. Hard to say. Activate. Right, let's head on further around. Get a nighttime perspective. It almost sounds as if there's really faint background cricket sounds. Then over here we have all of the other stuff going on. Horse dealer. So you can buy everything here. Horse dealer. Have the regular animal dealer here. But again, we can buy everything at this dealer also. We have the manure and slurry. This we should be able to buy manure and slurry. Let's buy for our use. We have a TMR and pig food sell point where we can sell total mixed rations, pig food, and water. We have our hay, straw, and grass sell point here. So it looks like this is for loose. This is for bales. And there you go, guys. That is it. That is Washoe, Nevada. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this map? What do you think of all the little cool little trinkets and add-ons and other things going on What did I miss? What references, what alien references did I miss during this video? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, happy farming.